Okay, hello and good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, just sorting out some positioning here. Righty-ho then, chaps and chapesses. Welcome back once again to some more of this fantastic game. That is Baldur's Gate 3. Hello, Cham, welcome. Annie, welcome. Good to see you, Annie. Ollie, as usual, welcome, sir. Ungodly Freak, Karen, welcome one and all. How's my day been? Busy. So, where I work, I'm one of 7 managers. Or was it 8? I think it's 7 or 8, anyway. But basically, because of sickness and or annual leave, there's only 2 of us in, so I'm essentially covering for like 4 managers, and the other manager's covering for another 4. So yeah, doing the work of 4 people here. So today was a little bit busier than usual, but I got through it fine. You know, I'm still in one piece. You can only do what you can do, is the saying, right? You've only got one pair of hands, one mouth, one set of ears, and people want to tell you about the problems. But anyway, I'm glad to be here now. I've got football at 8 o'clock. I can let some steam off playing a game of football for an hour. It's a bit of a kickabout, it's a friendly. Let some steam off, come back, have a bite to eat, record some Bam Bam's Tale, and then I can take myself off to bed and do it all again tomorrow. Until Friday. So, anyway, how is the football going? Actually, we'll have a tiny bit of flim-flam. Just a little bit. Just about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes tops. Whilst this dramatic music's playing. Maybe we'll play less dramatic music, because it's not really dramatic content that I'm giving you at the moment, is it? The Shattered Sanctum. Sanctum Spiriti, Bidity. This is the Strangest 3 Kingdoms stream. Wait till you see the video update tomorrow. Oh, wait till you see the video update tomorrow. So, yeah, before this session started, I recorded a video update, actually. Spoiler alert, I said it was going to be 20 minutes, it was 35. I'll get that out of the way now. Sorry to spoil the surprise, but you see how long the video is before I even mention timings, don't you? So it's not as if it's a surprise. But yeah, went over again. But yeah, so I'll let you watch that, and you can see exactly what's happened to me over the past 2 months, and the plan for the future of the channel, at least until Christmas. So yes. So football, yes. How's football going? So I play football on a Tuesday, I play football on a Thursday, and I play football on a Sunday in terms of league football. And on Thursday we are just over halfway through the season, and we are top of the league. Although we haven't won the title on a Thursday since I've been playing for this team, and this is the 3rd season now I played from. If you remember, on a Thursday I played for a different team for 5 years. That same team that I played for 5 years, I won, I think, about 4 titles with them. We're playing them on Thursday. Bit of a rivalry game. But anyway, so yeah, we haven't won the title since I joined this team, and this team hasn't won the title probably about 4 or 5 years now. Despite the fact that we're actually a really good team, but it's a very tough competitive league on a Thursday. We were top of the table 2 seasons ago until the very last game, and all we had to do was draw the last game to win the title, and we lost 4-0. Last season we were top for half the season and then lost 6 games in a row. We seem to struggle in the second half of the season. So this season we just passed the halfway mark and we have hit the top of the table. But I think we're a point ahead. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not hopeful, because the second half of the season is where we struggle. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens on that one. Sunday we are, I think, top of the table. We've won the Sunday league, I think, 9 times out of the past 10 seasons. It's a weaker league on Sunday, but nonetheless you still got to do the business. So I'm anticipating that being another league victory, given what I'm seeing so far in the table and in the results. And there's no new team, so we should win it again. And on Tuesday, we've only played one game, and we won it. So we'll see what happens. It's very early, of course, now after just one game. So all in all, top of the table on a Tuesday and a Sunday, and won our first game on Tuesday. So football's going really well. In fact, I don't think we've lost a game since I can't remember. I can't remember the last time we lost a game. Probably August. We've been in good form. Been in good form in all the leagues. Yeah, that was the one. The guy kept kicking people, and that's why one of the reasons why I left. Yeah, one of the reasons why. I mean, he stopped playing for them that season. He got basically the guy that run the team said, yeah, he's not playing anymore. But then they lost a lot of players, and I stuck with him, if you remember, for one extra season, because the manager did say, you're a good player, and we're in a transition period now. We're finishing near the bottom of the table. You deserve to play with a decent team. So if you go with our blessing, kind of thing. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that to you. I'll stay another season, yeah, and give you a bit more time to find some more players. And then I left the season after on very amicable terms. So yeah, that was the team. Anyway, hello Catherine, welcome Ambrister, welcome. I am doing pretty well, thank you. And Liv has just joined us. Welcome, Liv too. Just bear with me. I am sorting out football, so I will occasionally have to send a quick message. I do apologise. And I will have to monitor just in case it's cancelled. I don't really like doing this kind of thing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, okay. Why is Vulpus tall, with white hair and a drow? Because it is not Vulpus, I'll see Wolf live. It is because it is Volponia. That's why. It's a long lost cousin, twice removed from a different mother. So yeah, that's why. I mean, check her out. Check her out. Isn't she quite the card?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I mean, she still sounds like a man. But hey, look at that. As somebody put it yesterday, she's a very good-looking Vulpus. Righty-ho. Anyway, you notice that we have started today's session a little bit differently. Because we, as I said I was going to do, I did loot and plunder all of the area around where we found Halcyon. So, what did we pick up? Well, things of note that we picked up. I haven't equipped them, so I thought I'd show them to you first. Now that I've started streaming, the light's gone a bit dark because the sun's gone in. This is what happens when you stream in the daytime and you live you're in a south-facing bedroom. The sun constantly shifting, changing, coming behind clouds, out of clouds. Please have it with your camera. Never have that problem in the dark when the blinds are down, do you? Right. This is why gamers play in the night time, I think. Glare on the screen, sun shining. We can't be doing with that. Just put the lights off, turn the blinds down, shut your curtains, and play in the damn dark. Right, we're going to try to avoid killing everybody, but you know me, I don't reload, so if we screw up because of conversation, or anything that's non-game mechanic misunderstanding based, we will have to live with that consequence and end up killing everybody as well. But I would hope that we can escape this by killing all three, or even if we have to kill all three. I don't know if you have to kill all three. Do you have to kill all three? Can you repurpose some people of the three? Maybe get them to work for you? I don't know. Send them packing, chuck them off a chasm, I don't know. We've got a dispatch of these three leaders. And I would like to be able to do that, given that Vulpus is proving, I don't know if it's just me being biased, but you can tell me if you agree, but I think Vulpus is proving to be one of the most competent characters I've ever created. I mean, in its early days, and don't get me wrong, he's kicked a dog to death, to unconscious, and a blunder or two on the way occasionally, but for the most part, his investigation skills are on point, his conversations have gone very well, he's always very knowledgeable about things. Picking up on things, I think he's done a sterling job so far. I'm very impressed. So let's hope that continues, and he manages to get all three leaders in a state of confusion to the point where they give up on life, really, willingly, or take themselves off to retire and have picnics in the grass amongst the flowers. What's going to happen, is it? But anyway, let's crack on. So 17 AC, because we've got of course mage armor. So he's essentially a wizard tank right now, because this is the second highest AC in the party, I believe. So Vulpes could front line right now, quite happily. But I mean, apart from his lack of hit points. But he has picked up Wharf Gang. No, sorry, Warg Fang. Warg Fang, which is also. Well, you could actually nickname it Goblin's Undoing, because goblins have disadvantage on attack rolls against anybody wielding this dagger. Anybody wielding this dagger, aka Astarion, perhaps? Possibly. And funny, given how far away we are from him, we can actually give him stuff. I think. And I hope. Yeah, there you go. Would you like that? Would you like that? Yeah, just send it your way through the ether. Out of sight, but not out of mind. He's a good guy. 47 damage. 47 damage. It's just a regular dagger +1. This is a dagger +1 as well. So I'm thinking that this is good against goblins. We're in a goblin area, so we're going to switch that out. That could prove to be more useful to us. And I think even as a main hand even, could be better. 2 to 5 damage. Yeah, so the main hand, let's do that one. I don't think it matters actually. 4 to 7, 2 to 5, +6, +5. I don't think it really matters, does it? It's just against the wielder. You can also throw it too. Right, that'll do. We'll do it that way around. Yeah, do it that way. Okay, so now some of you may be skeptical and say, "Oh, you just read the solution to the puzzle." But I had a big brain moment, because when you're playing this game and you're playing it live, especially when you're trying to commentate and entertain people, I don't try to entertain really, but I'm doing my best. It's sometimes difficult to see things, and then when you watch things back, you pick up on things that you think, "Oh, I might try that next time," or "Oh, I missed that. Oh, what's that thing there that I didn't pick up?" So, we were discussing the fact that there are several symbols around the place, right? Where the top symbol is completely enlightened, the bottom symbol is completely in darkness, and the sides are half and half. And somebody mentioned that solution, and I was like, yeah, but there's not like half and half black. So then I thought, let's forget the half and half black and just focus on getting the top set of dials, which we think that this is the top because it's facing the symbols here, that get all of these symbols lit up and get all of these symbols dark, because that's the one thing that we didn't try. We tried everything else and thinking about them, but the two things that are definitely certain in the symbols that we've seen is that the top is always lit up, full moon, and the bottom is always completely dark. So if we do that, that will then marry up with the symbols that we're seeing around. If it works, who knows? I don't know. It's a solution that I have come up with as a potential. So, I mean, we are with the Astarion now, so we might as well give it a try. And then we'll switch to these guys. Hello, Crazy Canuck. Welcome, sir. So, we're quite close. As you can see, we've got most black here, most light here. So, I think this... Does this need to move, or this one need to move? No, this needs to move, doesn't it? This one. Because we need this one to come round. A few clicks to get this dark, and then all of these are lit up, so that should light them all up.
Well, into the dark we go, I suppose.
Aha! So it is the solution. So technically speaking then, these are partially white and partially dark, because you've got a little bit of black there and a little bit of black there. It's mostly light, but Yeah, okay, fine. So the solution to the puzzle is focus on the solid colours, because it's easier to do it that way rather than worrying about the sides. Because if you get the solids all in one and the blacks all in the other, then the sides will fall into place, I suppose. But anyway, what we don't know is what lie ahead, and what we do know is that updated the Night Song quest. So secret passage that leads underground. Yeah, so that is technically it's more of a 3/4 moon if you ask me, because there's 3 white and there's 1 dark. But yeah, it's kind of there. It's kind of there. It'd have made more sense if this had been black as well and that had been black, because then it would be 50-50. Then it'd have been we'd have got the solution yesterday. But anyway, so what we have to figure out is what we're doing. Now, Astarion is here on his own. And he's just solved the puzzle, and we can't really have him going off too far on his own. We can have him explore, but I kind of think that this Night Song is not going to be lying in a box, undefended, unguarded, with no traps and all kind of manner of malady down there. So we could do with a full party here. Now, to get the full party here, we're going to have to fight that ogre. We can't get the whole party unless we cast invisibility on everybody. In here, unseen. So I think Big Bertha is going to have to fall, unless anybody's got any other bright ideas. The only other slight idea that I might have, actually, just coming to think about it, just give me a second, was that there was a way over the rooftop. Wasn't there? There was a way over a ladder. Yeah, there's a ladder here. Look, there's a ladder here. Try.
Got a long road ahead.
Volponia.
Breathe quiet.
Gonna go for a bit sneaky beaky.
Out of sight.
Go.
He's gonna murderize you.
Okay. Who are we fighting here? Why are you temporarily fighting us? I mean, this isn't good. This ogre seems to be hostile. Hello, people. What's happened here? What has happened here? Who's in combat? We've got 2 people in combat. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna have to fight. There's a commotion outside. Oh, I told you not to come in here. Stan's like, what the hell is happening outside? Hello? Oh, crumbs. What's happening out there? Oh, God, let's go see. I hear some commotion going on here. I don't know. Let me see if I can figure out what's happening. Let's see here. Let's have a look. See here. Is this the right way in? Is this the way we came in? Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can get an attack off before we get a star into full combat. Because if you can get an attack off, it's a full. It's a little bit of a. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. %65%. We are behind, actually. I kind of want to attack. I think if I attack and we draw ourselves into combat, it will count, not as the, when we get the attack and then we get the free attack. We get the free attack, and then when we join combat, he's got a trait that gives us another attack, right? So I don't think we get that because we're already in combat with 2 people. So this will be his attack for the round. So, what do we do? Do we sneak up behind and stab and use daggers? It's not a goblin, and I think this big creature is too dangerous to be too close to. So I'm thinking maybe we should just do a sneak attack, although we don't have advantage yet. So it'd have to be a regular attack at 65%, because target's outside of normal range, actually. Let's get into range, shall we? I mean, what I don't want to do is I don't want to bring him into combat, ideally. Could send Karlach in. Use the brace ability before you use a ranged attack. So what does brace do? So brace sacrifices movement speed, and you can roll ranged damage twice and use the highest result. That is really good. Right, so we're going to get into a level footing here. I wonder if we could actually jump up to get advantage, actually, even. Hang on. Can we jump up and get advantage? It's a bit high, isn't it? It's a bit high. And we have certainly used our fly. Okay, maybe we've been a bit greedy here. And we should just attack with brace. So we should no longer be out of range. No longer out of range. So this is to give us braced. Okay, we have brought Astarion into combat now. So let's do it. We are braced. Do we have the element of surprise? We have advantage. Do we have advantage because of the brace? Why have we got advantage now? I don't care. It's because of our initiative, I think. Because of our assassinate initiative. Right, okay, so we're going to get the sneak attack. We get the advantage, which essentially is negated the... Hasn't that negated the brace? Because the braces roll and take the highest, which is advantage, isn't it? Am I... So are we getting advantage because of the brace, or are we getting advantage because of the assassinate? I don't know. Anyway, let's just attack this creature, take away a lot of its hit points, crit it, and hopefully it won't kill any of us. Here we go. I mean, I was just being hopeful. Brace is the damager. Oh, of course, damage. Yes, brace. Advantage on damage. And the other is advantage on attack. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, we have got a bonus action. We could dash, we could disengage, we could hide.
Now they see me.
Well, let's hide, just in case Bertha gets any bright ideas. Right, next up.
Out of sight.
Out
of mind.
Volponia has got advantage. We could cantrip it. We could spell it. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. I mean, actually, after we finished it off, we can actually loot this place freely now. I mean, magic missile is a no-brainer. I mean, a cantrip gives 94% damage. What are we saving our spells for, I suppose, is the question. And we've got arcane recovery as well, so you know what? I think we'll just use magic missile. Magic missile. Yeah, second level spell slot. I don't disagree with that. Right, okay. Let's get it done. And that's definitely more damage than a cantrip. Right, we've got fork. Have we entered the turn? Fork, 60%. Invisibility. Scare. What does frightening something do? Cannot move. Can you realistically frighten a flipping great big ogre? Maybe. I love how Fork goes down the stairs. Slides down.
Let's spill some blood.
Oh, is Astarion getting another turn? Oh no, we just got to end his turn.
Concentrate.
Okay, who is this? This is Shadowheart. Let's go with Karlach first. Karlach first. Right, we need to take Karlach into combat range. So Karlach's going to get 70% chance to hit. We're going to go full rage here. Frenzy. I don't think we need frenzy. I don't think we need to waste it. We only get a limited amount of these, right? I think we can do without frenzy. She's only got 26 health left. I think I should use my bonus action for a second attack. That's what I think we should do. So, moving in. Give it a stab. Bonus action. Can't we stab it again? Oh, we can only use these when we're raged. Ah, right, yes. I see. I see. When this preacher gets her turn, is she going to smack our face off? Because frenzy makes us resistant to physical damage. It's a bit late now, I think. I should have used it maybe before, if we were going to use it. Okay.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Talky, talky, talky to me.
On I go.
We'll be fine, exactly. I'm going to use a bit of advantage, height advantage here. 60%. High ground. 60%. That's not as high as I was hoping. 60%. 55%. Well, 60% it'll have to be. Oh, does it? Frenzy refreshes on short rest. What, the charges replenish?
I'm heating up.
No, once per long rest for the charges. Isn't it? Anyway, if I'm mistaking that, then please do confirm. But I think we're done. Yeah, we're done.
Can't give up.
And we're done. Missed! Oh, happy days! Happy days! So great big burly Palmer has just been frightened by little Fork. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Starion is probably struggling to contain himself right now. He really is. 20 damage. I mean, she didn't have 20 health left, but essentially, Starion did 55 damage in that combat. 55 damage. The football chat has finished, so I'm hoping that we have sorted out what we need to sort out. I'm streaming probably until about 7ish. Astarion deserves a drink. I think we all deserve to be chained back up again. It's been far too long since we've been separated. Team assemble!
All's well that ends.
On me!
Oh, not as bad as it could have.
On me, team. We've been apart for too long. I've missed you all. Right. Oh. Okay, let's start looting this joint, shall we? Githam Mind Flayer's history. Journey through the jungle. I may have seen that book before. We've got all these books. Have to cross-reference with what we've already got to see if any of these are new. Oh, I didn't give people the bloody... I didn't go through... Oh, for God's sake, I'm getting sidetracked with different things. Right, so we've picked up a load of loot. in Halsin's area where we found Halsin. If you wanted to bite a victim, he gets happy buff. Oh, cool. So anyway, so I gave basically I've got this lovely necklace here, which is called Beastmaster's Chain, which basically gives animal friendship, which is a spell which lasts 10 turns, which convinces a beast not to attack you. Has to have less than 3 intelligence, and it's like a friends but for animals, basically. So. Seeing as we don't have actually a necklace on of any decency, and given that we are good with animals, it seems like a good thing for Vulpus to wear that one. So we'll give that to Vulpus on that one. Now we've got a ring here, which is a ring of poison resistance. And again, seeing as Vulpus doesn't have a ring of any special power, we're going to give it to Vulpus, that one as well. As the avid collector of all things jewellery and gems. He was the first to sample such delights if he can use them. That one we are less interested in, if I recall, so we might put that in the jewellery bag just to keep as an ornament. And the Lionbreaker boots, basically once per turn, when you dash, you get Wrath, which gives extra bonus to melee weapons. I was thinking that that's pretty good, potentially, for Karlach. Could also be good for Astarion, because he gets a cheaper dash, doesn't he? He gets a bonus dash rather than a full action dash. And does he? But he's got spring step boots, so when he dashes, he gets momentum.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
She's got spider step boots, which is quite situational, whereas
No time to rest.
once per turn, when you dash, you gain Wrath for 2 turns. I mean, it is only a +1 damage. But if anybody would suit those boots, it would be her. So we'll give them a try. If we face any kind of sticky web type situations, we'll switch them out. Just have to remind me if I forget. But we'll keep those. So this is fine. Has everybody got a pair of gloves on?
Still breathing, despite
I
everything.
believe so.
There is work to do.
Yeah.
Looking ahead.
Okay, so there were the little items that we picked up. Might want to shift the backpacks. Which backpacks? You mean these backpacks here? That we are clearly collecting? Backpack hoarder? Yeah, these. No, we're not shifting them anywhere. These are our bag of many tricks. You never know when you need one. Never have too many backpacks, sorry. No. Vulpus is fine. These things weigh a pound. You know what the biggest issue is? It's these. It's the amulet. It's the alchemy potions, lotions, oils and bombs. This is what's weighing him down mostly. We could start shifting some of the alchemy stuff back to camp, because we only ever do alchemy in camp, so we could actually start doing that as well if we get a bit desperate. But there you go. So we have got all of that stuff quite happily. Oh, hang on. More books. Take them all. One can never have too many books. I mean, one book of interest actually is the Soul Coins, a Treatise, because don't forget that what's her face wants us to put a soul coin in her, like some kind of flipping fruit machine that you would find on, at the beach somewhere, at the arcades. But let's have a look. What exactly is a soul coin? Let's have a look and see. Disclaimer: Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Just for your information. Another volume of the treasure book. What, a second version? Was it? Oh, hang on a second. That's one for the camp, is that? It's not one for a middle of the situation here. It's that's one to enjoy when one is having downtime. Soul coins as a concept are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded. For their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of lemure status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Infernal with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. Clearly, not one to be taken lightly, eh? Make sure you read all the fine print before you commit your soul to a coin. That's what I would suggest. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Right, what does poor old Palmer have going on in the loot department? A supply pack. She can keep that. We're not even bothered. We're not even going to touch dry, crappy rations when we can feast like kings in the camp. Oh, no siree. No siree.
More for me. What's that?
What's what? A pouch? Ooh. Ooh. 52 gold coins. Hey, look, every little helps, alright? Every little helps. Do not mock the paltry offerings in terms of loot that we are seeing here. Yeah. We're not dying of starvation at this moment in time, so we're fine. Fork has gone up in our estimation. I mean, scaring an ogre. Was she an ogre? Yeah, an ogre. The bodyguard of the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, I believe, is actually what was she called? Guthra? I don't flipping know. Animal friendship. We'll put it below animal speaking. Why not? Gut. What a lovely name. Yeah, I think that might be, because that was the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, when she comes to retire for the evening, is going to have a very horrible shock when she finds her bodyguard dead on the floor. Might set the alarm off. Amulet of Misty Step. Oh, now this is a good amulet because it gives you free Misty Step, which won't require the use of a spell. Ooh. Now, who do we want to give Misty Step to? I think Astarion is a good candidate. We can cast it on ourselves. So it is a spell slot, but having Astarion be able to Misty Step into positions of height, positions of advantage, as our roguey type, is probably a really good idea. So I'm thinking let's go into him. I'm right funny about the order that my characters are in on the side of the screen. He hasn't got a necklace, or has he? They don't provoke attacks of opportunity when less than 50% health. I mean, I would prefer him to have that. Maybe Karlak with less than 50% health. I mean, although I can't see her running away from combat. She's a barbarian. It's not in keeping with the barbarian ragey thing, is it? Let's run away. I've got a bit of health. Ooh, I've got a scratch. Better disengage. No, we fight on to the death. So we might give it to Shadowheart.
Afford to stay idle.
Give it to Shadowheart, yeah, I think. So she does occasionally get up close and personal with creatures. So, I'm thinking... that whatever it is we picked up, and I've forgotten what it was, we're giving it to... Oh, that there. There you go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Maybe Volpus can have it. She just tripped and bashed her head. Karlach, Astarion is swift anyway with a dash as a bonus, but it's not just a dash, is it? If it's like a teleport, can it get you up higher than you can jump? If not, then I agree. Actually, it's probably not worth it. But I was counting on it being able to kind of get you up as well as across.
No one back home will ever believe
Right,
this.
let's keep looting, baby. This High Priestess must have some good stuff around here. Like scrolls. Perfect. Basic poisons. Recipe of elixir of arcane cultivation. Vitriol of weave, most sublimate of belladonna. Sure, we've seen this book before, but we shall take it. I mean, it's classed as stealing, but I mean, look at this. Cellunite journal. Hang on a second. Most of the pages of this aged journal have been torn out hastily, perhaps for kindling. Thus the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. This is the clue to the puzzle. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. Are we going into the Underdark for this night song? That's a slightly different scenario now. Puts a different twist on it, slightly. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resistance. I've always wondered why Selûne took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. We've already figured out the clue. But at least it told us that we're going to the Underdark, I suppose. I mean, does she actually sleep in here? The High Priestess? With dead carcasses and rotten fish on her bed? And bones in her wardrobe? I mean, really? Ugh. Not good at all. Right, I think we've got everything. Shout out if you think I've missed something. But I think we need to go and check out this passage that Astarion is badgering us about. Yeah, we were looking for some plants for the... put this light on now as well because it's gone really dark. I have to change my camera settings actually very soon. We were looking for a tree. We were looking for the Sussabark tree, right? Sussabark, I think it was called. Good memory for some things, crap memory for others. But I think it was called the Sussabark tree, and it's because we were making some kind of fantastic weapons with it, right? There were some plans in the Goblin village. So we shall keep an eye out for that. I don't want to go into the Underdark right now. Underdark or deal with the leaders first. I think if we're again thinking about this logically, as if I am Volpus here, or Volponia as the case may be, Halsin has said to us he's going to help us, but we need to get rid of the 3 leaders. We're going here for some artifact that we don't know what it is, what it does. Quite frankly, we don't care. We want rid of these things. So we should keep on that track whilst we're here and have got Halsin waiting for us. We shouldn't be messing around looking for some random artifact that's not going to help us probably. So I think we'll turn our attentions now to dealing with the 3 leaders, which could indeed be quite an ordeal. So let's do it. I'm going to cast Arcane Recovery. Get ourselves a level 2 spell back. Everybody else should be okay with their abilities. We've got a few spells left. She's got a lot of spells left.
Is that blood?
We're good.
No.
We're good.
Never mind.
Okay, so the first... I think we should we do this in order of stupidity? Because if we're doing it in order of stupidity and who we might anticipate being the easiest to deal with, then we should probably do with the High Priestess first. I think the Drow Lady, Minthara, could be quite the most challenging, because she's probably the most clever. Even the leader looked a bit stupid. I think it's a hobgoblin or something. So I think if we're going to go in order of how easy we think it is to be able to manipulate them, and start with the easiest. The only other thing is that yes, Gut is in an open area, so if it goes wrong, it's going to go horribly wrong. Whereas Minthara is probably in the most enclosed area. There's little things in this place that I've also noticed that could cause chaos, that could help with this situation. Spiders, the 2 spiders that Astarion found. We can probably open those doors and release them. It would engage combat, I would imagine, but we're going to have helpers there. We're going to have 2 spider helpers. I don't think there's a way to open those doors, unless we do it under invisibility maybe, to open them so that they don't know who's done it, and let the spiders kind of just go out and cause mayhem maybe. Because why else would those spiders be there? Unless you can harness them somehow. But we're going to save that till the end, I think. So what we're going to do, excuse me, is return ourselves back to the other side. Come on, everybody. Come on, fork. Come on, there's a good fork. There you go. Because we've picked up quite a few keys whilst we've been here, and I'm thinking one of those keys is probably going to open this. I'm going to open this under the cover of invisibility before I'm done here. I think those spiders could help us. Just don't forget that good old animal whisperer Astarion, spider whisperer, has got them on side. Could be the key to swinging things here. You know. If we have to aggro this entire building, this is going to be a very arduous affair. God, we'd be fighting here for 2 hours. Easily. We've never actually interacted with this scrying eye either. Right, let's start the process of trying to fathom out how on earth we're going to deal with Minthara. This could be bad. Because don't forget, she's looking for Halsin. We found Halsin. I mean, don't forget also with Minthara, we could send her off to the Grove. That gets it away from here and possibly isolated. The prisoner has already escaped to warn the Grove. And Halsin's released now as well. So I'm a little bit more open to the option of sending her to the Grove. But anyway.
eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent.
Poke it, give a cheerful wave, reach out to the presence. I mean, this is Vulpus, and he would normally give a cheerful wave. He's a joker. He's a light-hearted, cheery fella. Likes a bit of a joke, a bit of banter. You know, wave for the camera. But he's in drow form, and I don't think a drow would do that. So, we'll just reach out to the presence.
You feel a brief lurching connection, the sensation of falling into your own image endlessly. Confusion, alarm. Then the presence withdraws, leaving a dull black mirror once more.
Okay. Well, that depends. What if we could convince her to go alone as like an assassin? You know, go stealthily. Going in with a warband is going to be bloody, big battle, big. You know, we might not even make it. You know, they're very strong, hardy tieflings there and everything. Whereas, hey, if you go into the cover of darkness, I'll sneak you in a box, Metal Gear Solid style, and cut the head off the snake, as somebody put it.
And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless.
Well, end the latter to save the former.
These conversations have to be handled very delicately now. Very delicately. And Volponian knows it.
Report, and make it quick.
Report!
Organizing these creatures tests my patience.
Report! I want to take out that alarm. What, in front of everybody? Spiders for blood sport. Ooh. Can you take it out in plain sight of everybody here? I mean, this technically could go wrong, so it's not a bad call, to be honest with you, but I was just a little bit conscious.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there.
Look. And we've got this scrying eye thing
Our prey is elsewhere.
that's walking around.
Very, very quiet.
Oh, it's gone now.
On tippy toes.
Put the torch out.
Seen nor heard.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
You should explain your vandalism before anything else gets broken.
Sorry, I fell.
Like your skull.
Okay. This clearly last time didn't work. We have money.
The benefit of the doubt can only be bought so many times. This was the last of those times.
We've just offered to pay for the damage. That's all we've done. Sorry, a Starin tripped into it. Sorry about that. We'll pay for the damage. Sorry. So sorry. That much. We were in hiding when that happened, so that she must have just turned, like, really, as we were doing it, surely.
And a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
Sorry about that, sir. Sorry.
They're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do?
Right.
any
No
can't
more
be
vandalism,
fighting.
people.
All they gotta do is light up
Unless
a
we are
powder.
certain there's nobody
They're
watching.
prepared to die.
Excuse me.
Report. and make it
Report.
quick. Organizing these creatures tests my patience.
Yes. Well, we will start. Oh, attacking me out of hiding. Ah, right. Shucks. It's okay. We just have to be careful. As I said. If we cock up because it's a genuine mistake, we're going to have to live with the consequences. Right. We're going to see. First of all, we are going to stick to disguise here, and express this heresy for allowing spiders to be used for blood sport. I've never seen the like.
They are vermin, sacred only to the false goddess Lulth. She has no power here.
Oh, I forgot
among the
about
absolutes
that.
chosen.
She's an absolute, isn't she? Oh, bloody hell. I'll kill you, you bitch. No. Sorry about... Oh, well, I see. I see. That could have been... We could have given the game away there, because she sees us as a chosen one, doesn't she? Because she saw us with the old connection. And now there we are, still proclaiming for Lolth. It's a good job she's a good job she's half asleep, isn't it? Quickly changing the subject, how did a drow come to be commanding a tribe of these low-life goblins here?
They are flocking to the absolute.
Oh, flocking.
In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing.
Debatable, I see. Debatable. Right. Oh, I'm not seeing a way to get rid of this woman just yet. Any of these options, other than letting her go to the Grove, which cannot be good. How about telling her that the prisoner escaped, though? Maybe she'll go... Maybe somebody's heads will roll. Not ours, of course, but maybe she'll go somewhere. Maybe go searching. I don't know. That's the next best option. Yes, imagine my horror, says Volponier, when I went to interrogate the prisoner, and the prisoner was no longer there. I mean, obviously other goblins saw us in the room, so let's hope that there's no interrogation or corroboration going on behind the scenes here.
These creatures have failed me again.
Again!
I will deal with those responsible later.
No, deal with them now.
Did he tell you where his friends are hiding before he fled?
Can we make something up? No, unfortunately, I didn't get that far.
Perhaps. But your thoughts are troubled.
Ooh!
Show me
No!
everything you have seen.
No! Don't show everything! Don't be showing everything! Repel!
Piercing
Repel!
tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the Grove's
Repel it! Oh! Okay, intelligence. We're good at that. Obscure memories of the Grove with images of half-remembered places. The hag's swamp, yes, it's the hag's swamp. Swim into my mind strongly. The smell of the place, the eeriness. Obscure, come on, fight it. 15. This has got to be an inspiration if we fail this. This is catastrophic if we fail. Oh, for sake! We go again. Okay, it's fine. We go again. Go again. Chris, get out the room. Aha! We're going to use an inspiration on every one of these leaders. Probably.
I see only fragments. Your mind is confused. Do what you must to clear it.
I'm trying.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp.
Okay, that didn't really help, and we've used an inspiration.
Failed me once, and now you dare.
Oh my god.
question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Your life, much like your words, is meaningless.
Dodged a bullet, you're not half.
End the latter to report, and make it quick.
Report!
Organizing these creatures tests my patience.
Report! I mean, we haven't asked about Moonrise. Can you provide safe passage? Maybe this is the route. Maybe she'll go off and create a safe passage as if, come on. Okay, I think if I was going to do this, I'd be doing this as we were about to leave, potentially, rather than now. No, we're asking the question. We're not necessarily going, are we? So, yeah, do you know what? I mean, we have to answer what business at Moonrise we've got. But there's nothing else that screams how we're going to deal with this lady. Either we send her to the Grove, which seems catastrophically bad, unless we can get there quickly. Show where the grove is. She goes off. She's the last one that we deal with. We run to Halsin and say, Halsin, to the grove, now! And then we all turn up and we save the day. So this could be a last resort if we have really nothing else to up our sleeve. But yeah, do you know what? We're going to mention Moonrise Tower. We're a busy lady. We've got many things that we have to do.
Yes, I suppose I might offer you passage. But first, you will obey my command in her mighty name.
Oh. Okay. So she wants to know where the grove is, basically, before she'll... Okay, so right now then, I have nothing to... I don't want to say that. Makes her sound a bit incompetent, does it? I've got nothing to say. Right, we're going to leave her for the time being.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
I'm not convinced that we've got everything covered with her yet.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
I wonder if maybe, just maybe, if we take out a couple of the others, we might. We might get some extra options or something. I don't know. I mean, the good thing about this place is it's
How many raiders do we
not many goblins here.
Plenty of lashes. Loads of hunters.
Oh, that was a bit disappointing. Do you know what? Should we go with? We can either go with this guy. He's the big head honcho. So if we're going to take somebody out first, taking him out first would be a good call. You know, taking out the head honcho himself. If he is indeed the head honcho, or are they just three leaders with equal power? Who knows? But this is Droragslin. Many a song has been made about this thing. True soul of the absolute. Okay, who are these people first?
Shh. Let's hope this gives us some answers.
Oh, what is happening here? Oh, a dead mind flare.
Sugan al Sukok, O Taisho Kek Doors. I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong.
Not good with spells.
Sugan al Sukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Oh.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Another drow true soul. As if there weren't enough of you.
Another drow true soul. If only you knew.
Speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
We are no
You ever
drow.
talk to a dead squid. Now's your chance.
Oh, hang on. Settle in to watch the proceedings. Move in for the kill. Turn away from the right. Study the corpse. Was this the mind flayer that tortured you? Okay, just having a quick cursory gaze over the corpse here.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you.
Okay.
Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
So we can leave before the Mind Flayer identifies us, but he's already seen us now. As in, he's seen us. Let the ceremony proceed. Sounds dangerous, doesn't it? But he's not getting the scroll to work properly. Now that would be really cool if the disguise actually works and he doesn't recognise, or the creature doesn't recognise us at all. That would be cool, but I wouldn't bank on that happening. So we have to avoid it happening where possible. Attack the hobgoblin is clearly not going to happen. Leaving is not going to achieve anything, is it? Let's be honest. If we're looking at a way to get rid of these leaders, then we probably have to let the ceremony proceed. Maybe we could interject, do something during the ceremony. I don't know. Can somebody possibly die from reading Speak the Dead Scroll? This is going to be interesting. Tread with care.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
Oh, this is not good.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkok hank.
Oh, he's got it working now.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
Uh-oh.
The
Right.
heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Now I'm quite tempted, as an experiment, because we did quick save it before we did this, right? Did we quick save it before we came in here? Can you remember? Did I quick save it before I came in here? I kind of want to allow the hobgoblin to speak freely, to ask the questions, maybe to even let the Mind Flayer identify us, to see if that mechanic actually works. I mean, you could argue that it might be seeing some of our companions, but I don't think... So I kind of want to let it happen. Although we can still try to avoid it, and if it does happen because we cock up, then we won't use a inspiration point, maybe. We can control the interrogation. Ask the questions that doesn't identify who we are. Lead Ragslin down the wrong path. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let it play out naturally and see if disguise works. I don't think it will. Maybe we can save it here. Oh, we can. Right, so we save it here, and we're going to see if it recognises us under disguise. I mean, it's a Mind Flayer, but it's dead. So I kind of think, I'm trying to get my head around, would it see through a disguise, perhaps? But anyway, let's see what happens.
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question.
We've dodged a bullet there. We've dodged a bullet there. No, Hobgoblin, you keep asking away. Ask your questions, buddy.
Tell me who killed you, freak! No games!
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand opening a holding pod. The murk clears to reveal a face. Yours.
That can't be.
Ooh.
You're no true soul.
Nope. Oh, we can cast Detect Thoughts on him. We could get out of this somehow. I kind of don't want to get out of it because I wouldn't be in it in the first place had we not tried this little experiment. But seeing as we can possibly get out of it, let's give it a try while we're here. Today's rolls are not doing it for me. Normally we're breezing through them.
I won't this disrespect lying down. I'm the boss. I'm the absolute right hand.
I would never dare deceive the Absolute's right hand. Do you think I am stupid?
Right hand, huh? Sounds like word spreading. You're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
Yes.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done!
Oh, you've screwed the spell up, I'm afraid.
Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Oh, so we can go with her. Now that puts a different slant on telling her about the grove. If we're there as well, we can double cross them when we get there. Aha! That's a slight different twist now. Consider it done.
Praise the Absolute.
Doesn't get rid of him though. Oh, we got inspiration for that. He's still sat in his chair though. He's not dead, is he? How about we cast? Now, technically speaking, we shouldn't be able to cast Speak with Dead on this because we killed it. And you can't speak to things you've killed, right? This plot thickens here. Raid the Emerald Grove. Minthara asked us to interrogate the prisoner. She wants to know whether adventurers were hiding out. So we've already spoken with Minthara, so it's kind of almost. But that made it clearer to us because that makes it clear that we're going with. Oh, you can speak there once per corpse. Okay. Yeah, puts a different slant on actually telling her of the location because it means if we can get to go with her, that means that we can influence what happens when we get there. So we would be still a bit apprehensive about doing it, but a bit more comfortable doing it. Question is, what do we want to do with this guy? He's just sat in his chair, chilling out. And the only other thing I can think of, right, was above here there were like loads of rafters. Is he sat perhaps potentially above or below something that we could drop on his head? Maybe. Is there anything up above that we could drop on his head? It's a statue, something swinging above him. I mean, there's a brazier here. Good thinking. Yeah, but there isn't though, is there? There absolutely 100% isn't anything here that looks like it would drop on his head. A box? Could we chuck a box on his head? Those braziers. But what's the brazier gonna do? Is it gonna... Yeah, we need to kill him in one shot. Because if we kill him, I'll try to attack him and we don't kill him, we're going to engage combat with a lot of people here. Okay, so we've got the brazier, potential brazier falling, but what's it going to fall on? You need to aim at the rope. So we can get the braziers down. We can get the braziers down.
The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies.
I mean,
To fertilize the clouds.
are they still going to know that I've done this? AKA, you know, they're all going to be hostile.
Their cities will be razed to the ground. And they'll know she is absolute.
Why the two?
You sit at her table. You'll drink from her barrels. You will reign.
Oh, this is like really. I'm petrified of triggering combat here because the only other thing I can think of is we might want to go speak with the High Priestess first, so that we've got all bases covered before we do anything here. Let me just sort my camera out. It's getting a bit dark now. And then I'll have to bring the chat back because you're going to the back of my screen here. Ah, there we go. Much better. Okay. So I think what we should... buffing up and attacking is always an option. I don't want to attack. I want to be stealthy. I want to be sneaky. I want to be in and out without causing a scene. What's that? That's also available to be collapsed. A wooden support. We've got high ground. We've all got high ground. Yeah, very high ground. But we're going to trigger the entire building. Right, plan of action. Let's go speak with the High Priestess first. She's the last one we haven't talked to. So Minthara, we're thinking, deal with her last potentially. Go to the grove with her, backstab her when we get there. Maybe. This guy, drop a brazier on his head. Possibly. A burning brazier crashing down upon him. Maybe get him into the spot with a an illusion or something. Potentially. So what about High Priestessy? What does she have to say for herself? We wonder. Do any of these people?
I'll do what he says. Ain't want to make the boss any madder than he already is.
Okay. I'll take out that wardrobe. Have a laugh. We what? After what happened last time with the wardrobe, I ain't touching the damn things. Okay, let's go speak with Priestessy. Priestessy here.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
I don't think so, love. I don't think so. I mean, we don't have to be branded, do we? It's not going to cause a scene if we turn around and say, I don't think so, love. Not on my watch. Yeah, I don't think we're up for having ourselves branded. Nope, nope, not at all. Not at all, actually.
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
Exactly.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a power. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Push deeper, sever the connection. No, let's push deeper.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Ooh! Can we talk privately? This is a sensitive matter. Get her out of the main hall, somewhere nice and quiet, and then, oh. Sounds perfect. Is that an eyeball? Yeah, let's take this conversation somewhere private. This is two true souls here speaking to each other. We want the riff-raff listening in, do we? No.
Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul
My
business.
thoughts
Let's go
exactly.
to my chapel.
To your chapel?
Priestess, we want the mark.
Shut up. Priestess is busy.
Good enough for the absolute.
Oh, me bloody hell, me camera's going haywire.
Over, then through.
Hang on. Where are we? Oh, this is her chapel. Oh, that's her quarters. Why didn't you go in your quarters?
I ain't waiting around.
Right. Are there any bongo drums in here? Oh, the other thing was we could release that prisoner as well, couldn't we? Remember, we could release this prisoner. That could cause a bit of chaos. Is it chaos we want to cause? I mean, it could just be a potential help in combat. And if you antagonize, if you aggro the entire chapel, you've got spiders that might help you. You've got this guy. I don't know. Right. Anyway, we have an inn here with this priestess. Let's see what's going down here. Look at Karlach. It's okay, Karlach. Everything is fine. I shall deal with this little situation. Thank you.
Ready to clear your head?
Right, what's happening here? Change of plan. I'm going to kill you. Bit direct. Let's continue the small talk for a bit.
Whatever the absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Okay, I'm kind of like thinking at this point, do we now kill her? We've taken her somewhere quiet. I mean, there are goblins over the way there with the prisoner that might see. I mean, do we want to even open ourselves up to whatever she's going to do to us? What more are we waiting for at this point? We've got her in private. Oh, I don't know. Is this going to aggro things? Have we shut the doors? Sorry about that, love. Just give me a second. Silent scrolls. Maybe. What's these things here? What's a water barrel? Right, we've got nothing in here that looks like an alarm. There's some goblins over there, are there? Yeah, but they're quite far away. So she's literally on her own. Her bodyguard is dead.
ready to clear your head?
As I said, this is a session with big decisions. I've asked you twice now. What you stood there gawping at me for? I'm just thinking. Just thinking here. I think, you know, letting her into our head could be dangerous, you know, because obviously it works both ways, this connection, doesn't it? So if she gets into our head, she sees what we've been up to as well, doesn't she? Potentially. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. My gut instinct is telling me that we should probably take her down. Unless we could kill her with our mind. Could we overload her with our mind? Ooh, now that's an interesting option. I reckon, and this is a bit of metagaming I suppose, but I reckon there's a way to kill her without combat. Attacking her is pure combat, isn't it? I reckon there's a way to kill all of these people, or to deal with all of these people, without combat. Which leads me to think that the option to do the mind cleansing is probably not the worst option. And Vulpes is quite an intelligent fella. So in terms of a battle of wits, if we need to overpower her, you know, we've experienced it with the big ogre thing, the hobgoblin. We outfoxed him with detect thoughts. You know, maybe we can do the same here. So keep going along with the ride a little bit, seeing what's next in store. We might even get a bit more information about the absolute, those 3 figures as well. It's a dangerous game, but then so is attacking her. No, we're gonna. You know what? We're gonna continue on. Let her play a little game. I mean, she might genuinely be trying to help us here. I don't know. But, let's go for it.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
What? Oh, my companions need to leave. Ooh, that's slightly putting a different twist on it. Right, we've got a door. Let's just have one last check here. Do you know what? Now that she's asking, this sounds a bit more fishy to me. We've got a couple over there. Behind this door, there's literally nobody. Drums have been taken out. These guys probably aren't going to get involved. These are just Zentarin people. We're not going out. We're not staying in here on our own with this High Priestess. I think it's time for us to reveal our hand. I think that the fact that she's asking us to do this one-on-one. Although we did say, actually, can we go somewhere private? So, you know, privacy includes your side of the bargain as well. There's rafters above this room too. Is there? I can't see any. The camera's not supposed to go up that high either. Oh, is there some ladders here? Oh, there's that burrow hole as well. I forgot about that. I can't see any obvious ways up. Oh, this is a tough decision. Sorry, guys. I know it's not the most riveting of things to watch, but maybe it is watching me anguish. Oh, what do I do? Okay, so they have to leave. We then have one-on-one mind games with this High Priestess, who is a goblin. We'd have to kill her very quick. Well, I say very quickly. Could we kill her with a? Maybe we don't even have to announce it, right? Maybe we don't even have to announce it. What about if we killed her or hit her with the Starion, right?
Careful, I might.
What about if we took a Starion, for example? You know, da-dee-da, la-dee-da, blimbly-blombly, bimbly-boo. Went into hiding, and then just shot her. 88%. Lure next to the chasm and shove her down. That's also a very good option. But how do we lure her to the chasm? Well, I like that option actually, that's a very good option. Could mage hand her off. How did you do with the priestess? Just mage hand it into oblivion. As you do.
What to do?
Does she follow us if we walk? She doesn't, she stays there, doesn't she? Let's put that out as well. I want darkness here. Not that there's anything suspicious going on, of course. Minor. She's not going to walk to a minor illusion, is she? Do you reckon? I mean, we can try it for free. You're having a flipping laugh. You're having a flipping laugh. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh, she's not close enough. Oh, she's not quite close enough. But the loot. Hey, look, I could care less about flipping loot right now. Can we push her that way? Oh, God. Oh, look how many people are in combat here. So, one guy would be aggroed. Karlach could throw her. People are going to see this. People are going to see it, aren't they? People are going to see her being hurled down a chasm. But this just seems so fun.
Burn yourself.
Okay, let's say so to throw her, right? Not enough movement. Right, okay, let's end turn-based.
Making me sweat.
%. Target is too close. Why? You mean target is too close? I don't like how this throw works. It seems very confusing to me. I'm trying to throw her, so of course I'm going to be close. The whole point of picking somebody up, you have to be next to the flipping person, right? Or is it because I'm too far? I don't... About shoving her. How far would she fall? That indicates that she's going off the edge. Is that just me? Or does that indicate there's a 75% chance that she falls off the edge here? The arrow is looking like it's going down the chasm. Doesn't it? Obviously she can't fall on this wooden thing, otherwise it's combat. She needs to fall in the chasm. This arrow seems to be suggesting she's off for a ride here. How much movement points have I got? What about if we push her forwards? The indicators are usually accurate. Who's going to see this? Oh, do you know what? Screw it. Screw it.
Hope she finds peace now.
There's no time to waste.
Oh my god! Oh! So we distracted her with the cat, and then we pushed her off the edge. What's that cat? Woo! See you, lady! Oh, that was good fun. That was good fun. Why are you dead set on throwing it into the chasm? You can just kill her and get the loot. Mark! Good evening, sir. I've not seen you for a long time. How are you doing? The reason why I am set on throwing her and not killing and not getting the loot is because killing her is too straightforward. This is D&D on a computer, and therefore you've got to find weird and wonderful ways to kill people that are just so much more fun than hitting her over the head with a big axe. I know I've sacrificed the loot, of course, but I mean, ultimately, she's not going to have that much loot on her. We've seen the quality of loot around these parts, and the pleasure of pushing her flying and watching her little highlighted body falling into the chasm was worth any headband or whatever stupidness we were going to get from her. She is long gone, baby. Right, ask the Goblin Priestess for help. What Goblin Priestess? But being a goblin proved to be fatal for her. We shall have to find another way to remove the parasite. What if she could actually have removed the parasite genuinely? She was going to actually help us, thinking that we were a fellow true soul. Well done, Karlach. Well done. Party up, team. Party up.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oh, that was good fun. The priestess's key and a rancid note. She's dropped some of the notable loot. So all the loot that would be kind of required is stayed behind. That Slobberchop's druid who was nosing around ain't just some tomb robbing adventurer type. Calls himself Halsin. Ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the lashes put his airy ass in the pens. This is the clue to where he would be if we couldn't have found him. Said he thinks there's something rotten inside us, inside me. Reckons he can help get rid of the rot. I told her we don't need any help from nobody. Never did, and especially not now the Absolute's taken a shine to us. I says there'll be something rotten inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pens, and when we cut him open, I'll make sure he stays alive long enough for the maggots to make a nest of him. Well, you know what? I'm going to take that as a memento. As a memento to remember the poor priestess. You lose a tadpole, though. Oh. It's there, never mind. Never mind. These things happen. You mean one of those in a suspended jar? Have you been playing yourself? Right, let's carry on. Let's go and... So after that succeeded, I think it's now time for us to chance our arm at dropping a burning brazier on a hobgoblin. Oh, yeah. We're feeling confident now. We're feeling confident now. We're going to just amble, saunter our way so casually. Look, we're a drow. We're Volpus in drow form, alright? Volponia here. And we are having to make sure that we continue to emanate an arrogance and an overconfidence. Because that's what drow do. So, don't you worry, folks. This is going to be another blast. Literally, a heavy brazier crushing the man could be very bad. I'm going to have to do it with Astarion, though, because I kind of think that we need to do it under maybe a bit of hiding, perhaps? I don't know. Okay. And if this goes horribly wrong, we're going to have to live with the consequences, because I'm kind of convinced it's going to go well now. I mean, unless we topple this thing and he goes to investigate this. La la la. La 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 la. So maybe we need to assess exactly where the actual point is here. It's right there ish. So the cat will have to go probably round about there, right? And there's so many people here that if one of them sees the cat's going to disappear. So I think we're going to try it first of all. It's a cantrip, so it's free, of course. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, for God's sake. Why are you doing this to me, game? Why? Oh, he's close enough. He is close enough. Oh my God. Holy flipping mackerel. La 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 la. I am going to save it because in case of combat. Not that I'm going to reload it because of combat, but in case we die in combat and we have to do it again. But we've got quite a lot of people here around this heavy brazier. Right. Here we go. Vulpus's little cat Jaheira, the illusion version, could well strike again. Here we go, folks. 100% chance to hit.
Defile the Absolute's name, boys!
That's got to have done some damage though, right? It says temporary hostile. Oh, I've seen what I should have done. I should have... No, we can't push him off the edge, can we? Could have pushed him into the chasm. Barely any damage. And we've got an entire room. Is it just this room? These things are really weak, right? These things are like really weak. If the whole... This camp is very unsafe. Bodyguards slipping. Priestesses falling. Braziers collapsing. Where's the alarm? Where is the alarm? Remind me where the alarm was. That needs to be destroyed. That is an urgency. Can't we like chuck a grease bottle down there? It'll explode. Where's the war drums? Can we remember where they were? Oh, screw. Oh, we're going to be completely screwed if the whole camp gets aggroed here. I mean, even I have to reload it. I can't see us coming out of this alive, surely. Where the flipping hell is it? There were war drums in here. There were... I think we've destroyed the war drums with the brazier, right? I think the brazier's destroyed the war drums. The war drums right here, right? Right, a smoke powder bomb could be good. Whose turn is it? Let's go with Astarian's. Let's go with... Where's Vulpus? There.
Can't even catch my breath.
Right, let's have a look in our little bag of tricks here. So, we have some bombs. We picked up this smoke powder bomb. That does a decent amount of damage, so I think we're going to use that actually. Not on Vulpus though. I think on a stat. Is it a bonus action to throw it? No, so it's an action, isn't it? So I think, who's going to throw this bomb? I mean, Vulpus could throw it. %. I don't think it matters for a bomb, does it? It's 50%. Would somebody else have a higher chance? Would Karlak have a better chance? I don't know the bomb mechanics. I'm more concerned about the impact, the AoE damage, you know what I mean? They still take damage. Right, that's good, okay. Okay, so Vulpus lobbing down a smoke powder bomb after the brazier has just fallen right on the big man himself.
And away I go.
Again.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's good. We've got a bonus action. It's not going to work, but it's free. It's a bonus action, so let's try it. They all failed apart from one. Oh, Jesus, this guy saw. Oh, that's really been laughing there, pretty much. Right, okay, done. Who's next? Astarion. Right, Vulpus has got more stuff up his sleeve, right? We need a grease bottle next, I think. How do we open this? Can we open this? Can we move this? I thought we could open bags, even though it wasn't our turn. Have I misremembered that bit? I was thinking about chucking a grease bottle down there. At the very least, it's going to make him slip. And it's going to... I've ended Vulpus's turn. Yeah, I thought I could still open bags with in inventories. But maybe every time I've done it, it hasn't been Vulpus's turn yet. So that's rather unfortunate. But we could send to Astarion the bag, couldn't we? That's the way round it. I knew there was a way round it. So you've got to send it by the send method. Right, perfect. So let's have a look in here. So we've got bottles of grease. Or we've got bottles of basic poison. Or is it acid? So if we just to confirm, if we throw a bottle, if you chuck a bottle of grease, will it explode? Does it cause extra fire damage? That's what I'm trying to get at here. Does it cause a poof? Kind of hitting all of them, that, isn't it? Not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage, but at least they might slip. And we're not down there. I mean, these creatures have not got a lot of hit points, so we're not overly concerned. But we could kill them. And then we still got Shadowheart. Although Shadowheart could toss the grease, and Astarion could do the shooting. It's probably the best idea, actually. Because Shadowheart's not got that much. We'll give them to Shadowheart. Meanwhile, we'll got height advantage. They've got advantage. Do a crit on the big man. High ground. Weapon enhancement. Assassinate. We could brace as well, right? We could brace as well, no? Have we moved? Must take a short rest. Oh, this is once per short rest as well. Ah, you can't use it all the time. Ah, it's a weapon ability. Yes, it's ability. We should have short rested before doing this. Never mind. Okay, just a regular sneak attack then. Draw Agslin. Have at you, you ugly cur. 20 damage. Not bad, we'll take that. We'll take that very nicely indeed. Right, Shadowheart. Shadowheart is a bit stuck. Can't reach destination. Can't reach destination. Oh, that's him. It's our little friend. It's our little chum. Let's go invisible. And come here. Right, Shadowheart. There we go. So Shadowheart's going to come a bit closer. Look at us all. Like little snipers. Little snipers. Right. So Warrior Hulk. So what could we do with her? We could put a spiritual weapon down, but I don't think we need to. I'm thinking we'll go with a grease option for her maybe now. A little bit of grease on the brazier might explode. Let's try it. She's not got that good range. I mean, her guiding bolt could kill him actually. How much health has he got? He's got 39. This is 4 to 24. 75%. An extra damage for a level 2 cast of it. 75%. Next attack gets advantage. Killing the big man seems like the best option, and this is the most damage that she can do. 75% chance. I think we're probably going to do this. These minions, we can deal with these after we've killed the big man, I think. Let's do it. 12 damage. That is probably not as high as it anywhere near could have been. That is a crying shame. Right, fine. Blast. Damn and blast. Ooh. You nasty piece of work. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming up here. Right, okay. We're now in a bit of trouble because we're on fire. And he's seriously in need of some healing here. Okay, so after what looked like a very good start, we are now in a bit of a pickle, right? The war drum. What war drum? Oh, there! Is he going to the war drum? Shoot. Shooting lights and holy hell. We need to get rid of that. I thought that, oh my god, no, this is game over. If he touches that, we need to destroy it. How do we destroy it? Karlach, gonna come all the way down and destroy the war drum. Karlach, get moving. Now! Jump is a bonus action, right? So we don't need to use that. We can move and get close to it. We could throw a... No, we can move and get close. We can move and get close. Cause a bit of a distraction to this guy too. Right, so we can attack. It's a waste of it almost feels like a waste of it. Why is it the screen moving so flipping slowly here? Anyway, can't target self. Can't see. There you go. Goodbye, war drum. And I think yeah, I got a rage here. There we go. Hopefully we will be fine. We're burning, we've got 10 frenzy, momentum as well, threaten. So the momentum helped us get down there, so that was really helpful. That was the momentum kicking in. She can take a little bit here. She can take all 3 of these in her sleep. Not a problem. Oh, I'm hexed. Someone needs to knock that brazier down. You missed. That's good news for us. Oh, he's coming up this way. What an absolute fool. Oh my god. Okay, we are burning. This is bad news. Right, can we jump across to this side? Oh. Oh. What? Okay, I'm still invisible. I just can't reach. Okay, that's fine.
Shall we dance?
Okay, so Astarion could do with using a potion, which is a bonus action, but we'll let's have a look what we can do first. Shall we shoot down the brazier? I don't think the brazier caused that much damage, did it really? Should we just kill the big man? Or potentially kill the big man? Yeah. Probably the better option, isn't it? Shoot down, draw. Yeah. Okay, 94%. Here we go. Here we go. 17. Not as much as we were hoping for there, but oh yeah, Misty Step as well. We forgot about that with him. Put that there. And a healing potion as well. And maybe move out of the fire. Yeah, that could be a good idea. Let's put him where he can see everybody, ideally. Where's he gonna see everybody? Maybe there. Oh, shoot. Use my bonus action to jump when I should have used it to heal. Ah, never mind.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Right, we need to be out of the fire ourselves. I'm gonna go. Oh, we can't go there. I'm gonna go there. And right. Now, what we're gonna do, I think. Draw Ragslin! Draw Ragslin! Time for you to die, sir. 1 hit point left! I hate it when that happens. Okay. Didn't heal with me either. Okay, we have Shadowheart's turn. Shadowheart, wherefore art thou, our shadowy heart? Put you there. Right, so she's on fire, but she's fine. She can actually heal him. There you go, give him a bit of healing there. Right, next up, she has to really take down the big man. He's only got 1 hit point left, but he could do some damage. 60% chance. Right, another guiding bolt is probably a waste of time. Too much. 60% chance to hit. 60% chance. We can't do anything else, can we? Nothing else is a higher chance. That's a 55. Bomb for a guaranteed damage. That's also a good idea. Yes, that is a good idea. Astarion. This bag of tricks we keep chucking around the place. The bag of tricks. The bag of tricks. Right, which one is it? Caustic Bulb. Only does 1d4 damage, but it's guaranteed, isn't it? Or we could do Alchemy Fire. Let's go with fire. Let's throw that. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Where is it? Where's everybody gone? Where are you all? How about there? Right there. Right there. Right there. Oh, it's interrupted. Oh, I think she's in the wrong position to do that. Ooh, she can't get. She can't reach from that position. All this is blocking her off. Gonna have to take a shot. Oh. Brazier. Path interrupted. No, gonna have to take a shot. 60% chance. There we go. Pray tell me. Yes. Good night and God bless. Critical miss. Right, Karlach ain't messing about now. It's time to mop up. Both! Move me in. Frenzied strike. Aha! Booyah! Ooh. Okay. There we go. We're mopping up. Look at this. All of these guys are hostile. I think we've aggroed the entire place at this point. We shall have to live with it now. Is this how it always ends up in here? Is this how it always ends up? Look at the state of this. Oh, look at this guy. Ha! Oh, something's blocking my path. What the hell is it? I can't figure it out. Okay. Right. Attack! Oh, nice. Almost killed him. And then jump away, because I can. Whee! See ya. Oh, I just put him on fire. That's a bad move. Right, anyway, that was good fun. Astarion. I think it's just a case of killing everybody now, and most of them are pretty much good to go. So, 90% chance. Good night to you.
Come on. Can't stay
Our turn. 85% chance, that's 13 health. Let's go down. Can we go down so that I can see what the fuck now I'm doing? Devout. That one's got some hit points. Okay, we'll try this one here. 95%. Bone chilled. No healing for you, sir. And he's got 4 hit points left. And we will try an illusion. We always try it. They all failed. Could be a good sign. Right, this is Shadowheart's turn. I think just regular shooting now is fine. Oh, somebody else is coming in. Warrior Clack is getting added to the part. Oh, look at this! They're all filtering in. Oh, flipping hell. They're all filtering in. This is looking a little bit worse now. Right, okay. It's going to be a big mess. Let's kill this one. There we go. There we go. I'm going to bring forth Spiritual Weapon now. That's how Spiritual Weapon do a bit of tanking. Okay. Oh, it's Karlach's turn. She loves a good fight. Ah, gotcha. goes another one. Another one bites the dust. Whose turn is it? What's going on? Oh, it's back to our little friend's turn. Oh, he can do a little bit of damage, you know. He's not a shrinking violet. Get him back over this way. Look, we can dash, right? Whee! Whee! Right, stay there. Astarion. I think Karlach's got that under control. We've got people that are crowded together here, right? Some of them are quite tough, actually. Goblin boss Zerga. Goblin boss Scrut. Novice of the Absolute. So I was thinking an AoE based attack here. We could do a bomby type thing, or we could just again just use the age old tried and tested method of sneak attack and doing as much damage as possible. Any AoE attack on these isn't going to really do anything major, I don't think. So seeing as we have got... Oh, we can't have disadvantage. Why do we have disadvantage? Because... Are we blinded? A bomb might work.
Let's finish this.
Turn to Astarion.
There's blood in the air.
Astarion. Let's have a look in here again. There's a mod that improves this bag so that it opens up wider. Thunder arrows and knock him into the spider pit. Ooh, that's an interesting concept. Oh, we got another smoke powder bomb. Oh! Screw that, let's just chuck a bomb down. Smoke powder bomb time. Thunder arrows, it's going to be difficult to get them to fall this way, I think, from the angle we're at, to be honest. So, we'll go with a regular bomb. Throw. Although I almost feel like we're wasting his ability, and we should probably throw with somebody like Shadowheart. Because he's got really good... oh, but he's not got the sneak attack anyway, so I actually know what bomb it is.
Won't see this coming.
Oof. Let's have a look what that did then. So we got... oh, he's got 1 health! 1 health again! 13 health. 6 health. Did a number on those guys. That was very nice.
Nothing important.
Right, we should be able to finish these guys off with something AoE based, can we? Grease will get them to fall. Potion. Magic missile time. Magic missile will at least kill him and probably kill him. We could kill 2 of them with magic missile at level 2. Actually, that's a good point. 4 projectiles. 1's going to kill him. 2 should kill him. And that gives us a 4th one on him. Oh, a potion for a star. Oh, for God's sake, I keep forgetting to heal him. Okay, so there is just the 1 guy left. The 1 guy left. And he's a and don't forget, when we heal Astarion, he gets that bonus. He gets a bonus bless because of that amulet that we're wearing. or whatever, the ring that we're wearing, and he gets the extra temporary hit points because of the boots that we're wearing with her. So this is keeping him alive quite nicely. Is all this extra little tricks up our sleeve here. So this is Shadowheart now. She's healed. She's got a full action left, and he's down there. We've also got this guy. That's Karlach. We've got this guy. Oh, that's you, Karlach. Sorry about that. Right. I think we just need to maybe move a bit further out here, and then just maybe have a shot. 55%. Bit of fire, maybe. 50%. This probably does more damage than the arrows that we fire, actually. Not much. Not much. Right, okay. Karlach, what's she doing? Gonna kill this thing. Kill this thing. 65%. Could brace. She's got two. Yeah, we're gonna brace. Should we brace? Yeah, let's brace. And then attack. Yeah. What you saying, pal? You say something to me? You got any words of wisdom, have you? Enraged throw. Ooh, enraged throw. I want to throw a body. I want to throw a body. I want to throw Warlock Bolt. I want you. Pick you up and chuck you. Oh! Put him down. Put him down. Put him down. Drop him. Drop him. I need to walk forward a bit more. To walk a bit closer. A bit closer. Out there. Can we pick him up now? Pick him up. And chuck him! No? Oh, is that an action? No, it's a enraged throw, right? Yeah, pick up. Oh, I've gone too far away now. Oh, you're joking me. Okay. Never mind. So that leaves us with only one option then, which is to throw our spear. How do you throw it? Throw weapon? Returning pike. Enraged throw. Returning pike. There you go. That's how you do it.
This'll help.
Oh god, the fun you can have! I save the throwing goblins for another time. Oh god. We have cleaned the room. So what I'm actually going to do now with all my characters is try to retreat to here, but hopefully we can take a short rest and take stock of what's happened. But we'll have to see if other things are going to come into this room at the moment. Because actually, if they filter in, this is not a bad position to be in at the moment. Is the height advantage and all that stuff. There's that one guy here that seems to be drawn in, Warrior Baz, but there's this guy too, but they're not. I reckon we can end. Can we flee combat? Enemy too close. Let's end the turn. Right, so we're going to see if we can get ourselves kind of away from here if we can. Just kind of move away a little bit. End the turn. Oh no, he has been drawn in, so he could be the last one. He could be the last one. So what we're going to do is we're going to end everybody's turn.
The dance macabre.
Can we see him from here? We can. Even with disadvantage, we still get 72% chance. Disadvantage? Yeah, we can't use that. Right, let's just shoot him from here then.
Let's do it.
Okay, good.
Still on my feet.
Careful that one's not in combat. Exactly, that's why I don't want to really be too frisky here if we can help it. Right, we're going to come over to kind of here-ish.
Swift as my feet can carry
Give us a
me.
bit of line of sight if he comes through the door. She's fine. Karlach is going to move a little bit further away.
Covered.
That's going to move further away. Frenzied ends. Warrior Boz coming up the steps. Coming. I'm going to go to Astarion first because Astarion might kill. Target's too far.
Let's move.
Target's still too far. Is that a bonus action to jump? Shoot!
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Down we go, team! Down we go, team! Down we go. Come on now. In fact, up we go, team! Up we go. Up we go. Now save. Good point. Good point, sir. Good point. Just loot the people that we killed up here first.
What's inside?
Save and short rest, yeah. Crappy club. Armors. Supplies. Okay, and then down we go. Let's go over to... Let's go here. Just want to make sure that we loot everything. And then of course we need to test whether or not everybody's going to be aggro in the entire place, or whether it was just this room and anybody that heard or saw what we were doing. Scrut. A broken loot. It's worth a little bit of cash. It's worth more than this crappy shield. More bombs. Draw Ragslin, Mindflayer Parasite Specimen, and a Faith Breaker, bludgeoning heavy weapon. There you go, Karlach, have some fun with that, will you? Gold band, Draw Ragslin's key.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Not sure. We're still not sure.
Don't worry. You won't come to harm. I'll protect you.
That is a Dream Dwarf speaking. Dream Visitor, of course. Yes, you're right. We did decide that we were going to close our mind, didn't we? We did decide we were closing our mind to this. So, no.
You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
Consuming parasites. You can now consume Mindflayer parasites from your inventory to unlock new illithid powers. Look out for sources of parasites in the world, including infected corpses. We should have 2 of them, right? She is going to be really overburdened with stuff in a minute. Mind you, if I can carry them, then surely you can carry them, love. Just saying, you know what I mean? Right, let's put all the rings away. Where did... Oh.
Well,
Can I have my bag back, please? Thank you.
can't give up now.
Don't mind. This lovely bag of... that we chuck around the place. So we have got 2 specimens now. Okay, that's my inventory decluttered. How you doing, Shadowheart? Everything good? Bristol fashion, ship shape, and all the rest of it? I imagine so. Right, put all that down there and add them to wares. We don't need those. Thank you very much. Give those back to Volpus. And let's get rid of that as well. You've got to keep on top of your inventory management as you go along, otherwise it just gets out of control. You know what I mean? This is a necessity.
It's good to be alive.
What is this? I quite like the returning pike, but seeing as she does carry big weapons about, we'll give her that, and that goes in there. And those boots go in there too. There we go, perfect. Astarion is got something he wants to say, actually. We'll get to Astarion in a second. We're rather busy looting at the moment. We'll get to you shortly, Astarion. Yes, I know you're itching to unburden yourself. Ooh.
Anything of use?
So that key that we picked up off Draw Ragsling, or whatever he's called, was probably the key to his stash. We've already, of course, stolen his stash before he realised that we had done so. So, we won't be needing that key, will we? So can you use the parasites with different companions then, other than your main character? So if somebody's desperate to use it, for example, like Astarion, could we give it to our companions instead? Oh my god. Look at all this food. All this food. We dine tonight like kings. If we get out of this alive, of course. Oh, we can make some good stews with this. Stew City. Let's chuck it all back to camp. There you go. You can. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm sending it back to camp. Right, okay, so this is a nice little area to take a rest. It will have to be a short rest. We're not going to take a long rest here. It's a bit too tenuous of a place to be kicking back and enjoying yourself, isn't it? So we'll stick to short rests for now. Yeah, Astarion has got something he wishes to say.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Unless he's... Oh, no, he no longer has anything he wants to say. I think we may have waited too long there. Never mind. Fine, if you want to talk about Cazador, then go ahead. You did indeed say he was your master.
My old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power.
Have we heard this?
Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely.
Hello?
He turned me nearly 200 years ago.
Hello?
I
What's
became
that?
his spawn.
Oh, I think I opened the door.
And he became my tormentor.
I'm sure we've had this conversation before.
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat.
Ew.
Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
Well, that's nice. Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
You're on your own. Okay? Well, don't worry, I shall keep an eye out.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
You lost an exclamation mark. Maybe it might come. I don't know. Maybe I think we might have waited too long. But anyway, did we? We didn't short rest, did we? No, we didn't short rest. We just saved it. Okay, time for a short rest.
I'll feel like one later.
Oh, look at that. Oh, nothing like a good old little sit down and have a chin wag before it's time to move on. Okay, folks. So we have successfully pushed one into a chasm, killed the other in open combat after the brazier didn't kill him because it wasn't heavy enough. Yeah. So now we only have Minthara to go, which I don't know. I'm wondering if we should go back to Halsin to let him know that we've killed 2 of the 3. Maybe even ask Halsin to come to Minthara with us, because remember he said, oh, if I come it's going to cause a scene. Well, the scene's already been caused now, Halsin. You might as well just come. Just come and help us out. But there you go. We're not aggroed here. They are still down as red, some of them. So that's not aggro. Ah, damn. Oh, here comes the scrying eye. Right, we are literally then going to have to kill everybody. You'll need every help against Minthara. Oh, is Minthara that tough? See, I don't think you have to. I mean, we're going to have to kill Minthara now because she's probably going to be aggro, isn't she? But yeah, I don't think you have to kill Minthara. I don't think you do, because I mean, I was obviously I have a Twitter account, and obviously I scroll through things and see things in your feed, and I'm sure that there was a snippet or a picture of Minthara and Lizelle, unless it was I don't know. But so I don't think you have to kill her, and I think if we went on a raid with her to the Druid camp, I reckon we could convince her to join our side. Not certain on that one, but I have a kind of sneaky suspicion. But anyway, we're not even there yet because we have these little freaks to deal with. Target is too far. I mean, how much further?
Let's have a little fun.
Want me to tell you what's up with her or keep quiet? Well, we'll assess whether we have to kill her first. If we have to kill her, then it's not going to. You're going to have to tell me because I won't know otherwise, because she's going to end up dead. But for now, I'm just holding out hope that we haven't reached the aggro range of the little room she's in at the minute. 84%, 91%. Dun 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 dun. Have at you. Right, where is... Right.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, this thing we need to kill. Because his back's turned now. I don't know if that's going to make it any easier for us to hit him, but hey. Right, we need to throw, or do we need to attack? Not enough movement. Oh, it resets your things every time you throw your weapon. Oh, that's going to be a pain, unless we lock it. How do we do throw? Throw. Throw that. Sharp Eye Zami. Sharp Eye Zami is coming in. Where's Sharp Eye Zami? These guys? Sharp Eye Zami appears to be up somewhere. Up. Maybe up here? I don't know. I think we need to open the door to the spider's pen, to be honest with you. I think we need to let the spiders out.
Ready.
Oh, she's there. Oh, God. Whose turn is it?
I'm ready.
Are we blinded? I can't see her because of the flipping screen. The camera is not working very well here. Target too far. I'm blinded. Can't get up. Can't see how to get up there. Oh, there we go. How do we get up here? Oh, from round the other side. Oh my God! Right, who's not blinded?
Survival is all that matters.
Are you blinded, Volpe? Shoot! Oh, everybody's blinded apart from you. You've had your turn. Oh no! Right, we can't do anything. We can't reach when we're blind. Unless we can throw a bomb or something. There's a ladder on the western side. Where? Oh, there. Ah, yes. You simply have to leave the area to unblind yourself. Oh, is it that simple?
At the ready.
Ah, oh, what kind of blindness is that? Blindness I can be on board with. Right, here we go.
Tim, try something else.
When did my garden become so chatty? Quiet!
This will do nicely.
%, man. Come on. Right, she's off up here. She ain't messing about. I'm coming!
Aye, aye.
For you. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to get aggro the whole room here, actually, to be honest with you. Right. Can't reach. Can't throw that far. Path interrupted. Oh. Come on, come downstairs, love. Come on. Come and see me. Come and say hello. Stop hiding up there like a coward, will you? For God's sake. Right there. Okay, hit. Come on.
Miss this.
Later, eventually. Yes. Eventually. I'll leave her with 2 hit points with her.
This is worth the cost.
Surprised it wasn't 1 hit point. Oh. Right, we continue on our merry way. Where was Halsin? I seriously think we should probably let Halsin loose now. What do we reckon?
No one stopped me yet.
What to do, what to do, what to do. When is the stream finishing? It was supposed to be finishing at 7, but I mean my football's not until 8, so I have time. I just wanted to just do a little bit of pottering about afterwards. But I'm just conscious now that if we start aggroing the entire building, we may well end up in a situation where we're going to end up in a... where we have to end prematurely. What I want to do...
Don't touch me.
Is take our little trusted friend here. See, these are not down as these are not down as hostile. I'm going to release Brackle as well, I think. Oh, because they've all been removed. They've all gone. I reckon if we release this guy, can we release this guy? Cause a bit of mayhem. Oof. Knock yourself out, buddy.
Look at where the Absolutes love gotten. Dead! Thanks for breaking me out. Gonna find me a new tribe. One that appreciates the old ways.
Oh hey, you can save during combat. Did not know that. Right, Halsin is this way, right? Yeah, look, they're hostile. So the entire building is hostile, yeah? I think that's what we're assessing here. The entire building is hostile. So for us to get to Halsin, we have to go through all of these people. Okay, the one thing I'm going to try is I'm going to see if Minthara is hostile.
All right.
This is an experiment.
Now.
Tempted to climb down and release those spiders next as well. Okay, experiment, not what I was experimenting with there. Don't want to aggro the entire building just yet. I mean, we may eventually end up doing that out of necessity, but we might not, because there's alternative ways to leave this place, isn't there? We found a little way out. That doesn't require us to go out the main doors, for example. So let's continue with our little experiment, which is to see if Minthara and cronies are hostile. They will be. They must be. They've got to be. Minthara's not hostile at the minute. There's a chest up here. Let's have a look at Minthara's stats. Oh, we can't see it yet. Okay. So I think we're going to assume that everybody in the building is hostile, which I think is a bit... I don't know how to feel about that, because if they never triggered any drums, you know, people that are nowhere near what's happened shouldn't really be hostile, should they? The scrying eye's not hostile either. Yeah, right, okay, so our plan then is to get to Halsin. The whole place is... we've got one person left, which is Minthara. We can report to him how far we've got. The best way to get to him is probably actually down here, and then... But we need a potion of flying to get there, so... we have to... We're going to have to do it with him. I think. Because we can't... Could we... Oh. Oh. Silver tray, okay. Dragon egg mushroom. Oh, I think we can beat the goblins. I think we might need a long rest, get all our spells back, like. I'm not concerned about the fact that we can't beat them. It's just... It won't be happening today, is all, because of the time. So I think if we can get to Halsin, release Halsin... How come we can't land on this? Am I too... Oh wait a second, I might be too close underneath it. Too high? No. Don't be silly. All that for a couple of baubles. Right, okay. Right. Scroll of chromatic orb. I'm not that desperate. Oh, this could be a good way to get into this area here. Look at this. Remember the area that we were told not to go into? Well, I mean, ultimately. But then we're going to have to get out of it as well, aren't we? Ooh, there's a chest in there. It's being guarded by Zentarim. Can we get out if we go in? It's a bit dodgy. Don't want to get stuck in there. If I knew we could get out, I'd be going in right now, but I don't think we can get out very easily. Right, the way we have come, I think most of us can come this way quite happily. We have to lose a little bit of health to get here, but we ultimately do get here. Where's Halsin? Halsin's not here, is he? He's not here at all. Halsin was where Minthara was. Shh. The other side. Yeah, okay. Okay, flipping remembered it a bit too late.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Can we keep to the shadows? This is a very dicey situation.
Stepping softly.
I think we're a bit stuck. Is there a way to get round without going through this route through there now? I think we might be stuck here, you know. Misty Step. Ah, does that get you up? Not enough space, not enough space, not enough space, target. Okay, Misty Step might help. We need to get somewhere though. If we can get back to where we came from, perhaps. Right, now how did we... Can get up there, but I don't think that's going to be good enough. So where am I... Oh, wait a minute, we can Misty Step over here, can't we? Can we Misty Step all that way? Where the cage was? Misty Step over there, maybe? Not enough space. Aha, there we go. Once per short rest, that one. Ah, hello team. I just went for a little jaunt. Nothing really of interest over there, I'm afraid. I have released a prisoner though, just so you're aware. Not a problem, Mystara, not a problem. Right, it's 7:20.
Let's get going.
We have a situation now where we have defeated Dror Agslin. We have shoved the High Priestess into a chasm. Now the only person left of the three leaders is possibly the toughest one, and we kind of now have to kill her. So Ollie, you might as well tell me what the situation is with her now, because I don't think we're going to be taking her anywhere, even if we could have done, because I think we're going to have to slaughter her. But in the next session, we're going to have to make our way across here, have a quick fight with a couple of dwarves probably, and then try to make our way towards a Halsin if we can. Because, I mean, to get to Halsin, we could come through this way, but I'm thinking if we come through this way, we're probably going to trigger this. Because you go up here, and then you go in, and you go through there. But alternatively, there's a way in from here, which is how we got to the prisoner. So we could come through this way and round. It will mean that we have to deal with these goblins in this hallway. Oh, she is a potential companion. Oh, so that is why I saw what I saw then. Interesting. But I wouldn't destroy the druid grove, so that's not going to happen. But that is interesting indeed. Did not know that. Ah. Oh, well. Right, so we have to decide what we're going to do in the next session, because I am now going to get ready for football. But as I said, we could either go straight in, try to kill Minthara ourselves without Halsin. Alternatively, we go this way and we kill the dwarves in this room, which, you know, might as well make a good job of it and kill everybody. I killed her as she was so rude. Right, okay. So, yeah, kill everybody in here, and then go up and then round the back way to get Halsin. Get Halsin, and then when we get Halsin, then take on Minthara with Halsin at our side. I think that's probably the best option, given that these goblins will be pretty, I reckon, easier to kill than in there. So that's what we'll do probably in the next session, which will be more than likely at this point Sunday evening after football again. So yeah, thanks for watching this evening. Another very enjoyable session. But yeah, this place is tricky. It gets you this game gets you thinking, doesn't it? All the strategies and all the tactics, and oh, it's really good. Really good. But I think we're doing well so far. We're doing well. We're alive. We're still in drow form. So all is well. We found Halsin. So yeah, but it's looking good. But anyway, go forth. Enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. And until next time, I shall see you soon.